Welcome again in another video. We have in this video English language teaching, the dilemmas, problems in the classroom, like when we are trying to teach. The first element in this lesson, which is global English and local context. So English is nearly 2 billion speakers in the world. It is like international and wide view. And it is the most used language for business, for science, for education. I repeated this twice, sorry. For politics and etc. So local context affected, like they affected the language and brought into the scene language varieties. We mainly talk here about local English. For example, Indians who use language differently, just add in, for example, certain terms, like they mispronounce some sounds. At least they just deliver the message, and that's what is needed, like in the local English. So after that, we can talk about contextual factors in ELT. So there is certain contextual factors, عوامل مؤثرة على تعليم اللغة الإنجليزية. So one of them, like, it is linguistic factors. For example, some people suffer from certain language disorders, نسميهم هذوك linguistic factors، لأنه يأثروا على اللغة ولا كيف إنسان مثلا يفهم اللغة ويحاول يخدم بها وكيف how he teaches. يسمع أنا ما نقدرش نقرأ لكم حاجة مانيش فاهمتها، صح ولا لا؟ Another one is education elements. Certain elements in education they are needed, yet they affect the way I teach English. I teach you English is different than the way someone else teaches you English. That's it. And we have social-cultural effects. It combines, this word combines both the social effects and the cultural effects. The social effects, we can talk about age, gender, race, ethnic, region, status, etc., and even sex. While cultural, we can talk about certain cultural norms, behaviors, morals. They govern the society and the context in which language is taught. And then we talk about political. Maybe the English language that is taught in certain places. It follows political requirement, for example, if we can say this. And we have the debate on which language is used. For example, certain people have a debate, what language should I use, like British or American. And the purpose is, we use the British because in formal, we have two main branches. When we talk in a formal way, an academic way, or in a governmental document, we have to write like in British English. But in informal English, we can talk in American mainly, and certain other like accents according to the context that you are talking English in or teaching English in. So we will move to the focus. The focus here is not on accuracy, that you need to just master the language and know all the grammar rules. It is just about being like getting a neutral English. This is what we call it, neutral English or universal English, because it focuses on sending the message and understanding the meaning of it. That's what is important, and we do not like there is no condition that you need to make that you need to be accurate in that language or fluent in it. And also we can talk about that language in here, like in ELT teaching. You need just it is needed for communication, in especially in English objectives of a occupation or a job. So here we are, we have another title, which is real versus international artificial English in classroom. We say artificial or non-authentic, and we can use also simplified, and because like here the terms and the structures of a sentence, it's not like the authentic material or real material, because it has not that difficult language or something. We just use certain authentic material, non-authentic materials, and even the structure like of a question, of a practice or a task, it will be really easy to understand and comprehend and do it. So it is changeable for learners. The structure, I'm talking about the structure of the sentence, while here in authentic, the structure of a sentence is not changeable, so it is not according to like students level. So if you understood or not, it's your own problem, like there, because it is authentic. You need to know, you have a knowledge, and that's it. And we have now we move to like what is ESP. ESP, it is an abbreviation for English for specific purposes, and it is a subfield of applied linguistics. Applied linguistics. It has like it flourished during the 1960s by her founder, or by its founder, we say, Helen Bass Turkman, and like it is like based on learners' needs, and academic requirements or professional, according to the group of learners that you are teaching. And we say also English for specific purposes. We say always we refer to the learners that learn the language in this course by saying they are learners. We never use the word like students, because they already know what they are studying. And the purpose is really precise, and it can like be flexible. Even the schedule or the timing of the lesson of ESP, it is like flexible according to their needs and their lacks and necessities that needs to emphasize on to learn that language. So as a result of that, we have another one, which is the implications for the classroom. What do we implicate, like in our classrooms as teachers, for example, or as learners? We will see teachers link or connect global English with the local learner's aim. For example, you are a local learner, you are Algerian, and you are like trying to learn the local English, and you are a local already. You are a local learner. So teachers will try to link, or we say connect. I use this word maybe rather than this because it can be like more comprehensible. It's according to you for sure. Teachers link or connect global English with learners' aims, like objectives. What's your objective? And I will try to link it to come up in the end with the conclusion that you as a learner and I as a student we are aiming for. So another one, which is learners study for abroad. Different learners who study for abroad, they differ for sure in their objective than local learners who apply for a local job. For job market, for example, you are just a student and you are a local, and you are just aiming for teaching English in public schools. So you are going just to use English, but not very, very well, like preparing. Yet, as a person that he aims for studying abroad, it will be very different in his objective and goals. Okay, and then we have task-based learning. Task-based learning is the most used in this situation. We say task-based learning is a learning method, is a kind of learning method in which the teacher is just a facilitator, and he gives his students, his learners, with tasks and practices, and he just give them and leave them to interact with each other and solve those practices, and then he tries like just to correct him sometimes, and it this method it influences or enhances autonomous learning. And we have it encourages communication over memorization. Means here like in this way they said that communication is more important than just memorizing by heart. This is the lesson. See you in the next lesson.